After Germany won World War I, we finally gained our own nation and independence from the British. But our enemy, the Ottomans, seeing as they were aligned with the Germans, took the Sinai Peninsula from us. And now our king has ambitions of getting it back. To hopefully beat the Ottomans in the future, we began rapidly industrializing and forming alliances with other countries in the Middle East to hopefully one day all attack the Ottomans at the same time. Things were going pretty well until an economic crash started in Germany, and it spiraled out of control, leading to Black Monday and an economic crash all over the world. Unluckily for us, Black Monday hit us pretty hard, but it's okay because we have an exact plan on how we're gonna beat Black Monday. First, we secured our cotton fields because they make us the most money and subsidize them so they don't go bankrupt, and reopen the stock exchange. And luckily for us, though, the Ottomans, they were heavily connected to the German economy as they were allies. So it hit them a lot harder than it hit us. A few days later, we got some bad news. Our Sultan Fuad has died, and now Prince Farouk will ascend the throne. And with him, he is bringing a bunch of reforms and a new modernization program, which will hopefully modernize Egypt from a backwards nation to a modern industrial powerhouse. We first started with an electrification program to build dams on the Nile to provide electricity for our citizens. Then we moved on to the modernization of agriculture to make us more money and creating new universities. So hopefully in the future, we will have educated citizens. And finally, to pay for all of this, we extracted resources from Sudan. Now, with our reforms and modernization finally done, we started the Third Arab Congress. In the Third Arab Congress, we used radio to inspire the citizens of Palestine to revolt against the Ottoman Empire, and it worked, causing a general strike in Palestine. The situation got so unstable that the International Committee voted to halt further Jewish immigration into Palestine, but this still didn't stop the Palestinian citizens from their strike. So the International Council just decided to abolish the Mushafarat of Jerusalem and even return the Sinai to us. But of course, the Ottoman Empire wouldn't accept this, so they declared war on us. But this actually triggered our alliance with other Middle Eastern nations. And we even convinced Yemen, an Ottoman puppet, to rebel against them. We had achieved victory in the Levant, but we almost got into another war soon after because our ally of Persia annexed Iraq. But of course, we couldn't let this happen, so we threatened them with war, and fortunately for us, they backed down. Now we can focus on hosting the Fourth Arab Congress, where we created a military and economic alliance with other Arab nations. But then that's when we learned that the Second Weltkrieg had begun in Europe, and Germany was losing pretty hard to France. So we used this opportunity to send demands to Germany to give us back the Suez Canal, or we will take it by force. And since they were already losing to France, they pretty easily accepted our demands. Now it was time to fulfill our goal of uniting the Arab nations, but not all of them wanted to become one big nation, so we had to do it by force. But unexpectedly, Ethiopia actually declared war on us to take advantage of our situation. The war was fought on multiple fronts, so we decided to take one at a time, starting with the easiest. First, Iraq, because they just gained their independence as a new nation, and they were still weak. Then we moved on to Saudi Arabia and Yemen, desert nations, which were still pretty weak, and then Libya, which was also still pretty weak. The real problem was Ethiopia, as most of their country consisted of vast mountains. So it took a long time to get to the center of Ethiopia. But once we did get into the center, they practically crumbled as we encircled their armies and captured all their major cities. Now that we have won the war, we have united all Arab states except for one, and that is the French Social Republic. So then we planned our invasion of Algeria, and the first thing we did was to formally recognize the Commune of France as the real France. And the other thing we did was we included the Commune of France in our military plans. We also even got Morocco on our side. So the French Social Republic will be having a war on two fronts. Now we have finally united all the Arab states. Thanks for watching my video, and from now on I plan to upload again frequently.